11th practice today. Good rain day, so we were able to work a wet ball drill the whole day today. But the guys had great energy. I think they kind of brought the juice a little bit more just because the rain was out here and they wanted to have a little bit of fun. So I enjoyed the way that they approached today, and I think we got a little bit of work done. So I'm excited for that.
You mentioned the elements. Did that change the practice script at all, or did you just adjust on the fly?
Kind of just adjust on the fly. We knew that there was going to be some sort of rain. I didn't know it would be this early.
Right.
Yeah.
We weren't
Or
expecting
as
it
long.
either.
But the boys had fun.
What are you doing to encourage competition in the running back room? Certain drills you do, or are they like self-motivated?
Just a little bit of both. Certain drills, just trying to put them in situations like our competition drill is sort of similar to like a goal line run. So, they're kind of competing with each other just to see who can either take contact and still get in the end zone. And then they compete within each other just on getting to the building on time, who's the first one, and then meetings, who watches the most film. So there's just different ways of teaching.
So like the drills you were doing towards the end?
Correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Anthony Woods looks like he's coming on. What have you seen from him?
Excited. Today was really his first day really being cleared back. He's been able to do a little bit of 7-on-7, but this is his first 11-on-11, so he looked really good out there.
Quarterback room obviously thinned out a little bit. What have you seen out of those four guys that are still here?
Guys that are resilient and want to compete, so that's all you can ask for. Guys that want to compete. This is a competition sport, so it's something that it's daily. I just love the way that these four guys came out here and wanted to play today.
And because Luke had already been taking a fair share of reps, does the increase in reps go more so for the guys behind him, or did he also see an increase in his reps?
I believe he saw an increase in his reps also, so we went from a pretty big room to four guys, so it was, I don't think his arm's going to be sore or anything, but I think he still did increase it a little.
How much the guys coming in, have any of them been cleared to the point where you can talk about them, those transfers?
Yeah,
No.
just Nico. So yes, I can speak on my quarterback that I didn't receive yet.
Okay, but you're expecting some more probably pretty soon.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, and then just to confirm, did Robert, McDaniel, and DeMarcus go in the portal?
I know one did, and the other is still a question.
So one might.
So I know for sure Robert's in the portal.
Okay, and so is there a chance Davis stays here?
There's most definitely.
Okay.
I think we saw, Garrett and Ruben switch out a little bit there. Has Ruben been showing something in the last couple of practices that's gotten him some more reps?
Just getting cleared, me feeling a lot better. So it was still kind of recovering. So he was doing stuff spotty, and it was just good that he was able to do not just stuff early in practice, but actually later on in practice, kind of after he cooled down a little bit to see how they can respond. So it was just good that he was able to finish practice.
It looked like a couple guys were starting with the ones. Jameer Benjamin starting cornerback, and then Xavier Staples. What have you seen from them, and do you think they'll be able to hang on to those spots?
It was mostly just rotating out there, so I wouldn't say that those are the starters exactly at this point, but I know Stapes is having a really good spring, and he just came in here with the attitude of just getting better, and he's been doing that each practice. And Jameer just being a young guy and somebody that can really learn from Coach Meade, I think he's been excited about it too.
Looked like Cole Cogshell was getting in the backfield a couple times. What are you seeing about his ability to generate a pass rush?
That freshman class is pretty good. I'm excited about the pass rushes that I have there. Him and Juju show that they have like a pretty good burst coming off the ball, working on their hands and just getting with Coach Akaike and Coach Jeff. I think as soon as they put on some weight, but they're most definitely flashing.
How hard has it been for you and the coaching staff with the transfer portal right in the middle of spring practice to try to evaluate what you have and plan for the future?
It's the nature of the game, so it really wasn't hard, but I just enjoyed that they came out here in the rain amidst the portal closing last night and still had the energy to come out here and be excited. So it's just the nature of the game right now. So we got to adjust and just continue to figure it out as it goes.
We saw Caution Gordon earlier in the spring on crutches. What's his status right now?
He's recovering from ACL.
Okay, so is that probably the whole season?
I would most likely.
Did he suffer that in track or?
I think we saw Jaden Marshall back with the defensive backs now. Was that just a result of some of the transfer portal situation, just guys thinning out in that room? Or?
Just he thinks he's a slashy, you know, so he's going back and forth.
Okay.
He's been trying to get me to give him a white and blue jerseys. We have not given into that, but today he just did a lot of DB.
Okay. So there's a chance in the fall that his role specifically hasn't quite been defined yet?
Exactly. He's just a guy that, you know, he came in as a receiver. He's a really good kick returner, so he's a guy that ball in hand, he's good, but he can also cover. So just want to be able to utilize this guy's skill sets and try to help the team.
The quarterbacks used to go pros last season. Do you anticipate bringing this back or any type of new quarterback technology?
Yeah, a couple. We still use the GoPros and also a little bit of virtual reality. A little bit.
Like Oculus stuff?
Not Oculus. I'll give you the name
Okay.
next time.
What have you seen from Ruben Ninije after recovering from his injury? You know, what improvements has he made, and you know, how is he standing out?
He was making good strides early on in the spring, and then his knee kind of swelled up a little bit, so we kind of dialed it back a little bit. But it's just good to see him eager to want to get back out there. You know, so I think that you know, bringing in some other alignment, you know, competition makes you want to practice, and I think that kind of lit a fire in the Ruben, and he's been out there going.
Seems like Quasi Gilmer is kind of flashing right now.
Quasi's having probably a really good spring. His approach to the game just to go hard, and you know, you just kind of wish you had like 10 guys like that. You know, but he's such a youngster, and I just like the way he approaches that. He's gonna come out and just practice hard no matter what, and that's what got him on the field early last season.
And how much more elevated is his role going to be, just considering, you know, J. Mike left, Loya left, and it just seems like right now he might be the number one receiver?
Just going off experience and guys that have played at UCLA, Mikey might have played a little bit more
Right.
than being somewhere else, but out of UCLA players, he's one of the top offensive guys returning. So we're excited about Quasi, and I just love the way that he approached this offseason. It wasn't just, I'm going to come in here and play football. He changed his body in the weight room mentally, and then showed his, asserted his leadership on the offense as much as he could offseason.
And with the, you know, obviously a couple guys have doubled up with numbers, Threats and Jordan, and then Chisholm and Woods. How does that get decided? I mean, is it like coin flip? Is it competition in spring? Like, how are they going to decide?
It's a little bit of competition, so whoever starters are going to get those numbers. So.
Femi was talking to reporters after he got drafted yesterday, and he was saying that he was like already very familiar with the team's defense because it's similar to what's here. Is that something that you guys purposely do to prepare them for the NFL? And like, what makes it so easy for those guys? Because we've seen defensive players transition very easily to professional in the past.
I think Femi just lucked out that the scheme is the same,
Okay.
but just in the preparation, you know, the film work and all of the stuff that's kind of like off the field. You're just trying to get them ready for the next level. You know, that's kind of how I approach it as a running back coach. I know practice is kind of doing the same thing, but you know, they're being developed to get an opportunity to get drafted high, and they're going to get the opportunity to play early too. So I'm excited for Carson and Femi.
Are you getting the guys together to watch the draft at all?
A couple of them we'll have it on in the team room, but you know, it's Saturday afternoon, so I know they're off, so they're not going to be.
What's going on right now?
I saw that when I walked through the building. 310. What is 310?
3 phases, 1 goal, 0 excuses.
And what are the three? Are the 3 phases Dre, or is that something different?
Special team.
Oh, okay.
Is that a new thing that you guys are doing this year, or did you guys have it last year?
No, it was new. It's new. Bailey, the special teams coordinator, brought that.
Great, thank you.
All right, thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Yeah.